Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to another one. I decided that I would finally go to the end with my friend, so that's what we're doing today. And as you can see, I have 18 Eyes of Ender, and I'm just gonna go there now. I'm just gonna show little bits of footage of when I'll just show every time I throw an Eye of Ender, and then how close we get. But anyways, I saw I was at 82 subscribers, so we're closing into 100, just 18 more. So, 18 people please subscribe. Anyways, let's get into the video, and yeah, thanks for clicking on it. As you can see, I finally found like the place where I need to dig down using the Eyes of Ender. So after a bit, I start to dig down, and I land right on top of the stronghold. And I'll show me getting to there, and then I'll show everything I got from the chest, and then I'll show me getting to the portal room, just so you guys know. Also, I don't know if some of you guys realize how rare this is, but like I found the portal room and then I realized it was fully lit. Like I'm not even joking. It was actually just straight up fully lit. And my friend didn't even seem to realize, bro. He was like, is that rare? And I was like, yes, it's like honestly, in this video, I actually learned my friend is a little bit more clueless about Minecraft than I actually thought. See, I'm punching him out because but yeah. And also one more thing you should know. Yeah, that was completely fake, and yeah, that was completely fake. Now that we had found the portal, put all of our loot in a chest and all of that stuff, it was now time to take the video pic or whatever, like, you know, the thumbnail. It was time to take the thumbnail pic. Anyways, yeah, after this, we go into the end. Once we entered the end, we realized we'd been boxed like monkeys in a cage. Anyways, yeah, so we start to dig out, and it wasn't actually as far as I expected it to be, but now that we were at the top and it was time to kill the Ender Dragon. Good thing I had a bow though, and it was really easy because of that, and it was actually doing a lot of damage, probably because it had power 5 on it. But still, the Ender Dragon on Bedrock is weak. It's so like easy. It was just weak as heck, and it was just weak. After about only 4 minutes, yeah, only 4. We pretty much just sped ran the Ender Dragon fight. But anyways, yeah, after 4 minutes, we finally defeated it. And just look at my XP. I'm on level 18, and I go up to almost level 60. Like, what? That's just crazy. Oh, well, not level 60. But I get to almost level 60 eventually. But I'm level 44 now, and I'm happy. And then we decide to go for Elytra. So now we just start to farm Ender Pearls. And then we make a staircase up to the portal thing. And then we go to the outer end islands. So after finishing the staircase and getting enough pearls to last us for long enough, because we could always just get more. We finally go to the Outer End Islands using the portal thing. My friend goes first, and then I go. So as you can see, I mean, it looks kind of weird when you see other people, but it's like, I don't know. But now that we're here, I decide that build a staircase, and then eventually I turn up my render distance, because on Bedrock, I don't even know how I got to it, but I somehow got to something called simple graphics or whatever, and it lets me go all the way up to 72 or 78 chunks, I'm pretty sure. So as you can see, I'm scrolling down to it now, and see, render distance 76, the max is 76, and I do eventually put it up to 76 just to see, and I see something crazy when I put it up to 76, which I would have missed if I hadn't, and yeah. But anyways, I'll cut to the end cities when we get to them. After not that long, I finally find an end city, and my friend pearls over, and this is also, we get a ton of shulkers and a ton of shulker shells and stuff, which is really nice, especially the shulker shells, because it means that we can make shulkers, which is really useful. And I also forgot to bring a crafting table, so I can't craft it into shulkers there. But eventually my friend goes back to base because his inventory is full, and he gets a crafting table and some wood for me so that I can craft more chests. And a tip, which I actually learned myself, is that if you can just take the chests there that are in the end city and use that for the shulker. It's just so much easier than, like, because then you don't have to carry extra wood in your inventory or anything, and you can just grab the chest itself. All you need is a crafting table, and then of course the shulker shells. After way too long of trying to get levitation to float over to the ship, which I realize is pointless, I'm thinking I don't have any more blocks, and I don't want to go mine the end city down to get enough blocks, and I'm wondering how I'll get across. And then I realize I have 4 ender pearls in my inventory, and I definitely blocked close enough. And yeah, as soon as the enderman comes, I realize. So then I throw it, and I make it. So then I run down this little hallway, and then I take the instant health potions because they can be kind of useful if you're getting low. Although usually I just take them for fun. And so now we have the first elytra of my world, and it's honestly just really cool, and I don't know, I just like it a lot. And then I find this sword, which is really good. But yeah, the main thing here is the elytra. Oh yeah. And I also realized recently I like to PvP a lot on Java, and I realized elytras without unbreaking, like just without unbreaking 3, they have like 0 durability. They only have 120 or like 144 durability. It's so bad, but at the same time, it kind of makes sense that it doesn't just break. Also because the elytra's rare. But yeah, it's just, oh my gosh, it's just crazy. At this point, I turned my render distance all the way up to 76, which is just insane. I could probably see the outer end islands from the main end island. But as you can see there, I saw an end city, and my friend has actually gone back to the overworld, and we set our spawn at the portal so my friend doesn't have to walk or run all the way back to us. He just needs to make chests and put all of the stuff in there, and then also grab a crafting table and some wood, which he does. And then I decide that I'm bored of waiting for him because I think it's been like half an hour now of me finishing up looting the entire end city, and also just AFKing for I think a total of 20 minutes. But yeah. So I guess 10 of those minutes I was just grinding out the loot there, and then 20 of those minutes I was AFK for whatever reason. And so now I'm flying over to the end city, and I see it. And so then I loot this, and it also has a ship. And we get 4. We ended up getting we end up getting 4 elytras in this adventure of mine. But anyways, yeah. So I get this elytra, and then eventually my friend comes over. I give the elytra to him, and then I also take him to what I see, which I see before he gets here. So now with my newly acquired second elytra and dragon head, I turn my render distance back up to 76, and as you can see, I see an end ship in the distance, and that's just another end city. But that's the thing, it's not just one, as you'll see. So I'm just waiting for my friend, just looking around, and then I walk over, and then let's see, I see in the distance, look at that, there's 2. Oh, but not just 2, there's 3. Don't you see that? Here, I'll zoom in. There's 3 in the distance. It's actually insane. I find 3, and 2 of them have end ships too. Like, it's just crazy. And I never thought I would ever find something like this, but I mean, hey, I'll take it. And then apparently my locator bar stops working, and so I just decide to go fly back over to my friend since he's near the first ancient city. And then eventually I give him his elytra, he gets his rockets, and we go over to the 3. So after some time, I finished grinding out all of the cities, and then I have all of the loot and all of the shulkers and stuff, and the dragon egg, as you can see. And one more thing, my friend, yes, he had 2 elytras on him because we split the elytras, and then he had all of his armor and tools and everything, and then all his shulkers and a lot of his stuff on him, and he died to the void. Yeah, he fell into the void with his elytra, or he didn't, or he had his elytra on, but he fell pretty far into the void. He had his elytra on, and for some reason, I don't think he or I guess he tried to fly. He said, but he said that his fireworks were on his very last slot of his hotbar, and apparently he didn't have a hotkey to go straight to the last slot. So yeah, he just ended up dying to the void. So I'm just kind of suiting my shulkers now, and then I also have to grind out his gear again, or we have to grind out his gear so that he can actually have stuff again. And he better not die from now on, because I don't want that to happen again, because I took so long to grind all of his loot out, or to grind all of that loot. And now it's gone! 2 elytras! 2! Yeah, anyways, but I have to do that, and I probably won't do that in a video. I'll just do that on my own time. But yeah, it's gonna take so long. But anyways, my next video is gonna be a better Minecraft video, like the mod I said, because I decided I'm gonna make like 3 or 2 parts to it, and then if it does actually like decently well, then I'm just gonna do one last part, which is just me doing everything else. And then if you guys want to see more, I'll do like I guess a second big part of me doing something. Unless of course you guys just want to see me do little parts. Because if you do want to see that, then of course I'll just do that and you'll have a lot of videos to do that. And if I do that, then I probably won't make a movie out of it because I just don't want to. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching. And I'm also playing on a different one of my friends' worlds recently, and I'm going to have a video for that soon. But thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! And remember to like and subscribe. Ha ha ha. Wow wow wow. Wow!